Hello guys, the next question for today. The transgender community has been among one of the most marginalized community in India. Discuss how does the Transgender Person Protection of Rights Act 2019 seek to protect transgender. So this particular question is about the transgender bill and the transgender section. In that vulnerable section community, we are going to discuss about transgenders in particular. How can we introduce? Transgender person include all those whose own sense of gender does not match with the gender assigned to them at the birth. Number of socio-cultural identities, Kinnans, Aravanis, Hizras, etc. So they are recognized gender at birth and what they feel is both different. This is called transgender person. Now, what are the various issues faced by them in India? First, discrimination faced makes them disempowered and deprived group in Indian society, treated as unnatural and as objects of ridicule and even fear on account of superstition. So they are always treated as some very different person who are unnatural human beings. Denial of basic right like personal liberty, right to work, etc. Lack of medical facilities like HIV care, isolation in civil rights matters like marriage, property, etc. So they always face some isolation and discrimination in some way or other. And then transgender status, it is not being properly documented in census. Therefore, it's been not able to formulate adequate welfare policies by the government. So these are some of the issues faced by transgender. Now there is a Supreme Court judgment on this particular issue. The case name is called Nalsa vs Union of India case. It affirmed constitutional right and freedom of transgender person. Now we'll discuss about that particular bill, Transgender Person Protection of Rights Act 2019. It became an act. Now, what are the features? It defined who transgenders are. It gave the definition, and then it also prohibited the discrimination. So prohibition against discrimination, and they also set some 8 types of discrimination, and then recognition of identity, self-perceived, but they also had to receive a certificate from the district magistrate. And then it talked about the offence and penalty from 6 to 2 years of imprisonment and also fine for if they have been forced into some forced labor or denial of public places and works, then they can be punished. So penalty feature was also included. And then National Council for Transgender Person was formed with representative from government, transgender community and also some experts. So a council for them was formed separately. And then welfare measures by the government. Like they must take steps for their rescue and rehabilitation, vocational training, self-employment and health care. So these are some of the features of that particular bill. However, the Act not have any provision for reservation, self-identification and no review mechanism. So these are some of the lacunae which has to be addressed. The bill is definitely an important milestone in mainstreaming a community facing isolation. So it's definitely a good step, and it also reflects the essence of Article 14, 19 and 21. This is how we can conclude. Thank you.